Because of your help, I have a future.
I have a future because of your help.
I have a future because of your help.
I was addicted to drugs and alcohol. I was unemployed. I was homeless. When I woke up each day, I never knew if I would have a place to stay that night. I felt hopeless. It was just bleak. It was a horrible feeling, not knowing which way to turn or if there was assistance for someone like myself with no insurance, a single female with no children. By not facing my issues, it just got worse. So I ended up with no employment, hopeless, depressed, and just knew I needed help. By God's goodness, grace, and mercy, the Queen of Peace helped me immensely by referring me to the YWCA for housing, which has enabled me to look for a job, get a job, and be able to work knowing that I had someplace safe to go back to, after work. Any program that's giving you the type of assistance that the Y has with the referrals and resources available to you, it helps you, psychologically as well as emotionally, to be able to take care of yourself and feel that somebody cares. With the assistance that I've gotten here through my case manager, the guy that writes the grants here, Jeff Basin, helped me get a computer, and I was like, out of 1,200 applications, they were only giving away 300, and I was one of the 300, so I'm really, really a grateful individual of this program. My future looks very bright. The business development class that I'm taking at Washington University, sponsored by Grace Hill and the SBA, is enlightening me as far as how to start my own home health care business. It's been fantastic. I never would have thought in this shorter period of time that I would have gotten as far as I've gotten today. Thank you.
I started off the program probably over $10,000 worth of credit card debt. Before the YWCA, I was just worried about the here and now and wasn't worried about much of the future. In my life, it was pretty hectic. I didn't really have exactly what goals I had in mind or what I was going to do or where I was going to go to school. I said, now that I'm finishing up my bachelor's here in May, I have plans on going to get my master's. Before the YWCA, I was thinking, it'd be great just to get my associate's degree, not even worried about higher degrees. Having the YWCA helped me see what all my problems were, like how much debt it was, and sitting down with Nicole and going through all my finances, taking advantage of looking at it, was like, oh, this is really worse than I thought it was. And having Nicole too, helping me make a plan for when I got extra money with tax returns. Okay, this much would go here, this much would go there, and save a little for myself, for my son, to get something new, but paying off those big amounts as soon as we could. One of my favorite jobs that I did that I like to show off every time I meet somebody new is the parking lot at Rankin Technical College. I actually did the new parking lot when they set up the new dormitories. I did the design, so I was like, oh, that's mine. I did that. I'm very proud of that. It's exactly what I wanted to go to school for. I remember looking at Rankin's website and looking at the arch all lit up. I said, oh, that's amazing. I want to do something like that. I want to have my name on something like that. I want everybody to know that Not just, financially has been a huge help, but having people at the YWCA Electrical who can do all these extra things for me is so much help. Because of the YWCA, I've been able to achieve these short-term goals, but then I've also started setting longer-term goals for myself. I've actually just started opening up another retirement plan, a Roth IRA, and all these things that I wouldn't have ever imagined doing on my own before, that now I'm seeking out and making sure I have a better future and money for my son's education, and all these extra little things that I've never done before. Thank you.
I came to the YWCA because I wanted to face what I hadn't faced 20 years ago, which was I was raped when I was 19 years old. I didn't seek counseling or therapy. I tried to handle it on my own through prayer, and then later talking with and confiding with family members. I remember hearing someone mowing grass, because I remember the screaming, hoping that the person that was mowing the grass could hear me scream, but he didn't hear me. He was a friend of my boyfriend I was dating, and I fought back as hard as I could. As hard as I could. But it happened. And it's sad that bad things happen to good people. I was a good person before the rape, and I am a good person today.
Hi, Charlene. How are you? Good to see you.
When I started working with the YWCA, I chose the one-on-one counseling with Megan Garcia, and that was what I needed. At first, when I went into counseling, I thought, this is going to be easy. It's going to be a piece of cake. I'm not going to cry like the people on TV, you know. After maybe the third session, I began to cry and disclose so much, and even so much that I hadn't thought about in years. I want to remind young ladies, if it does happen to you, you don't have to wait 20 years to get the support that you need or the counseling. You can get it today. I push myself forward because I know I have so much to live for. I have my family, I have my husband, I have my children, I have close friends, and most importantly, I have me. I have me to live for. Thank you.
The YWCA has changed my life.
The YWCA has changed my life.
The YWCA has helped me change my life.